Throughout history, ancient mystics have sought to uncover the hidden spiritual architecture that shapes our reality. Central to their exploration is the tradition of Kabbalah, which offers a profound framework for understanding the unseen forces governing existence. These teachings suggest that beneath the surface of the physical world lies a complex network of spiritual energies and patterns. The true meaning of magic in this context is not merely about supernatural feats, but about aligning oneself with these deeper currents to bring about transformation. By studying these esoteric systems, mystics believed they could access wisdom that reveals the interconnectedness of all things. This perspective invites us to look beyond appearances and consider the possibility of a reality guided by invisible principles. Kabbalah is an ancient system that explores the dynamic relationship between spirit and matter. It offers a framework for understanding how unseen spiritual forces shape the physical world around us. Within this tradition, magic is not regarded as mere superstition or fantasy, but rather as a structured spiritual science. Through its teachings, Kabbalah reveals methods for harnessing and directing spiritual energies in a purposeful way. This approach emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things, suggesting that the material and spiritual realms are deeply intertwined. By studying Kabbalah, one gains insight into the laws governing both visible and invisible aspects of reality. The Tree of Life is a symbolic diagram central to Kabbalistic thought, representing the structure of the universe and the flow of divine energy. It consists of 10 interconnected spheres, known as Sephirot, each embodying a distinct attribute or aspect of God's intelligence. These Sephirot are arranged in a specific pattern, forming a cosmic map that illustrates the process by which spiritual energy descends from the divine source into the material world. The uppermost spheres are closest to pure divinity, while the lower spheres relate more directly to human experience and physical reality. Through this structured pathway, the Tree of Life reveals how creation unfolds and how individuals may seek spiritual understanding. Each sphere offers insight into qualities such as wisdom, compassion, strength, and balance, guiding seekers on their journey toward greater awareness. Keter stands as the highest Sephirah in the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, representing the pure source of divine will and consciousness. It is often described as the crown, embodying the initial impulse that sets creation into motion. From Keter, energy descends into Chokmah, the realm of wisdom, where the first spark of creative thought emerges. This flow then continues to Binah, the Sephirah of understanding, where ideas are given structure and form. Together, these three Sephirot illustrate the process by which undifferentiated potential becomes manifest reality, guiding the unfolding of existence from its most abstract origins. The lower Sephirot of the Tree of Life each represent distinct aspects of existence and spiritual development. Tiferet stands at the center, embodying harmony and balance, serving as a point of integration between the higher and lower spheres. Netzach signifies victory and enduring strength, reflecting the drive to overcome obstacles and achieve lasting success. Hod represents glory and intellectual brilliance, emphasizing the power of communication and analytical thought. Yesod acts as the foundation, channeling and stabilizing the energies of the upper Sephirot, making manifestation possible. Finally, Malkuth is the physical world itself, the realm where all spiritual forces are grounded and expressed in tangible reality. Together, these Sephirot illustrate the process by which abstract principles become concrete, guiding the flow from spiritual inspiration to material existence. The concept of divine flow describes creation as an ordered process, where spiritual energy moves seamlessly through various levels of existence. This energy begins at its highest, most subtle form and gradually manifests into the physical world. Each stage is interconnected, forming a continuous stream that sustains and shapes all aspects of reality. Humans are not separate from this system. Rather, we are intrinsically woven into the fabric of divine flow. Our thoughts, actions, and intentions both influence and are influenced by this spiritual current. By recognizing our place within this process, we gain a deeper understanding of our connection to the universe and the source of creation itself. In Kabbalistic tradition, the concept of magic is fundamentally different from popular notions of manipulation or control. Here, magic is understood as a conscious cooperation with divine forces, achieved through practices such as prayer, meditation, and focused intention. Rather than seeking to dominate or alter reality for personal gain, practitioners aim to align themselves with higher spiritual principles. This process involves cultivating awareness and receptivity to the divine, allowing one's actions and desires to harmonize with the greater cosmic order. By doing so, individuals participate in the unfolding of spiritual energies, fostering transformation and growth within themselves and the world around them. Spiritual alchemy is a profound journey of inner transformation, where the soul is refined and elevated towards its purest essence. By aligning with the tree of life, individuals tap into a timeless framework that guides spiritual growth and self-realization. This process involves harmonizing one's thoughts, emotions, and actions with higher principles, gradually dissolving limitations and revealing the soul's innate brilliance. As one becomes attuned to these energies, the soul acts as a channel for divine power, radiating light and wisdom. Through dedicated practice and sincere intention, spiritual alchemy offers a pathway to transcendence, enabling the seeker to embody unity, clarity, and purpose. Kabbalistic magic is deeply intertwined with ethical principles, emphasizing the importance of humility and inner purification. Historical Kabbalists taught that spiritual power must never be pursued for selfish gain or manipulation. Instead, practitioners are encouraged to cultivate a sincere and humble heart, recognizing that true mastery begins with self-discipline and moral integrity. The responsible use of mystical knowledge is seen as a sacred trust, requiring ongoing reflection and a commitment to the greater good. By adhering to these values, Kabbalists seek to ensure that their practices contribute to spiritual growth and harmony, rather than causing harm or imbalance. This ethical framework remains central to the authentic transmission of Kabbalistic wisdom. The principle of Tikkun, which means spiritual repair, centers on the belief that the cosmos is fractured and in need of healing. According to this tradition, each individual plays a vital role in restoring balance by engaging in personal spiritual work. Through acts of kindness, reflection, and ethical living, one can rekindle the divine sparks believed to reside within the soul. These sparks, once awakened, contribute to the greater harmony of the universe. The process is ongoing, emphasizing that spiritual growth and repair are lifelong endeavors. In this way, Tikkun transforms personal efforts into a collective force for healing and unity. In Kabbalah, angels are perceived not merely as supernatural beings, but as living intelligences that embody divine principles. Often, they are associated with the Sephirot, the 10 emanations through which the infinite divine presence interacts with the world. Each angel serves as a conduit, channeling specific aspects of divine energy and intention. Their primary function is to act as guides and messengers, facilitating communication between the spiritual and material realms. Through their roles, angels help maintain cosmic order and support the unfolding of spiritual growth. This perspective highlights their dynamic nature, emphasizing their ongoing participation in the flow of creation. Through meditation on the Sephirot, individuals often report a profound sense of connection with divine forces. This practice encourages a heightened awareness of subtle energies, fostering an environment where spiritual guidance can gently emerge. As one contemplates each Sephirah, inner transformation may begin to unfold, revealing new perspectives and deeper understanding. The experience is often described as both calming and illuminating, with a quiet sense of support that permeates daily life. Over time, this spiritual contact can inspire meaningful changes in thought, behavior, and emotional well-being, guiding practitioners toward greater harmony and purpose. Kabbalistic magic stands apart from superstition and witchcraft due to its profound roots in sacred science and spiritual geometry. Unlike practices based on fear or folklore, Kabbalah relies on a structured understanding of the universe, drawing from ancient texts and symbolic systems. Its rituals and symbols are carefully designed to reflect cosmic principles, aiming to harmonize the practitioner with higher spiritual realities. The use of sacred geometry, such as the Tree of Life, illustrates the interconnectedness of all existence and guides the seeker toward enlightenment. This disciplined approach emphasizes knowledge, intention, and spiritual growth, distinguishing Kabbalistic magic as a path of wisdom rather than mere superstition. Magic, in its deepest sense, is not merely about external rituals or supernatural feats. It is a process of inner transformation, where the individual seeks to align with the Sephirot, spiritual emanations that represent divine attributes. Through this alignment, one cultivates qualities such as wisdom, compassion, and strength, allowing these virtues to manifest in daily actions. Healing, serving others, and expressing creativity become pathways to embodying the divine. By integrating these principles, everyday life is infused with purpose and meaning. Ultimately, the practice of magic becomes a journey toward wholeness, fostering a harmonious connection between self, others, and the sacred. Throughout history, divine names have held a profound mystical significance. These sacred words are believed to function as more than mere labels. They act as codes and vibrations that resonate with the very fabric of existence. Practitioners use these names in rituals and meditations, aiming to align themselves with the underlying architecture of creation. Each syllable is thought to carry a unique frequency, unlocking spiritual energies and pathways. By invoking these names, individuals seek to bridge the gap between the material and the divine, accessing deeper layers of consciousness. The practice underscores a universal belief that language, when imbued with intention, can transform reality and reveal hidden truths. Embarking on the Kabbalist path requires a sincere commitment to personal transformation. Humility is essential, as it opens the heart and mind to deeper understanding and connection. Through dedicated study, one gains insight into the profound teachings and mysteries of Kabbalah. Prayer and meditation serve as vital practices, helping to cultivate inner stillness and facilitate direct experience of the divine. Service to others is equally important, reflecting the principle that spiritual growth is intertwined with compassion and generosity. Together, these foundations create a balanced approach, guiding the seeker toward greater wisdom and spiritual fulfillment. The metaphor of becoming a ladder illustrates the soul's unique ability to connect the realms of heaven and earth. Through personal struggles and moments of darkness, the soul is refined, gradually transforming into a conduit for divine light. This process is not merely about overcoming hardship, but about using those experiences as steps toward spiritual elevation. As the soul ascends, it brings higher wisdom and compassion into the world, serving as a bridge between the sacred and the everyday. In this way, individual challenges become opportunities for growth, allowing the soul to channel inspiration and hope to others. The ladder is not just a symbol of ascent, but of transformation and service, turning personal trials into sources of illumination for all. Kabbalah and ancient magic are often seen as more than mystical traditions. They can be understood as living spiritual technologies. These systems offer practical methods for connecting with higher realms of consciousness and divine intelligence. By exploring their teachings, humanity is invited to envision a future where spiritual unity and deeper understanding guide our evolution. The wisdom embedded in these traditions encourages us to recognize the interconnectedness of all life and the presence of a greater intelligence shaping our world. Through this lens, ancient practices become tools for personal and collective transformation, fostering harmony and purpose. Ultimately, they suggest that our highest potential lies in aligning with the divine and embracing unity as a foundation for progress. You are invited to explore the hidden architecture of spirit, a realm where ancient wisdom and personal discovery intertwine. By learning the language of the Sephirot, you begin to understand the intricate patterns that shape both the universe and your own inner world. This journey is not merely one of observation, but of participation, walking the path of Tikkun, the ongoing process of repair and transformation. As a co-creator with the divine, you are called to engage with these mysteries, weaving your intentions and actions into the fabric of existence. Through this embrace, the spiritual and the everyday become united, offering new meaning and purpose at every step. Kabbalah continues to thrive as a living tradition, offering wisdom and guidance to those who seek deeper understanding. It invites individuals to awaken the divine light within themselves, fostering personal growth and spiritual transformation. Through its teachings, practitioners are encouraged to cultivate compassion, awareness, and a sense of interconnectedness with all creation. By embracing the principles of Kabbalah, seekers can not only enrich their own lives, but also contribute to the healing and betterment of the world around them. The journey is ongoing, welcoming all who are drawn to explore its mysteries and illuminate their path.